Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We are starting our fourth live stream of X4 Kingdom End. In the last episode, we finished the Terran diplomatic mission from the Kingdom of Boron, and we are now going to order a couple of fighters to be able to finish the Hatikva's League diplomatic mission. So let us go to this one. I think was the cheapest one. Do they have all of the wares necessary? No, lacking some water. Okay, let's check the other one. Spy, small, fighter, Hatikva arms delivery. We're gonna add it, and we want 3. Yes, they have everything. So let's just purchase 3 from them. And that should be it for that mission. So now I'm broke again. Hopefully we'll get some money from our mining vessels, because we have, as you might have noticed, we have purchased quite a few that is going to be producing a tidy amount of profits for us. Not least of which is the ones that are supposed to be here, but have they not arrived yet? Yes, okay, so they are on their way. So that's the drill vanguards that's going to be going there. And you are selling some stuff, that's fine. Oh! Are we able to confirm that they are going through the superhighways? You have the advanced, let's see, behavior advanced, but... okay, yeah, no, see here. We can just change that to 3 on both, and that should be fine. What about the other one? Because we wanted to confirm whether or not the max gate to buy affected the superhighway areas. So you are the other one. And you have a different order, yeah, local outfit for hull parts. Hull parts. Hull parts, thank you. So there's someone buying, but there's no one selling. Okay, so that's why you're not doing anything about that. There is someone both buying and selling here. So let's actually change this to Profit Center Alpha, because we do want to get these pilots up to speed. There we are. Now, what's the other mission? Because this one's going to basically finish itself when we deliver the fleet. Some water. For that we will need we will first need to find Tidebreak, but we can do that pretty quickly. And then we'll need a liquid transport. And as for this one, this is still a bit... yeah, this is still a ways off. So we'll set this to active.
Get Sofune.
Riptide Raiders of Avarice. It appears that the royal heir, Princess Elias, was personally distressed upon hearing of the Riptide Raiders' water shortages. A water shortage is about the most horrifying thing a Boron can conceive of. Yet in this case, it is not as simple as a charitable rescue operation. Raker territory is completely surrounded by a well-armed syndicate that controls and profiteers from basic resources. Your mission needs to be discreet. You will run the blockade with a shipment of water to provide immediate relief, while the government works on a longer-term solution. Do not, I repeat, do not get caught. The Queendom cannot be seen to be floating across other jurisdictions, no matter how oppressive they may be.
Okay. Our makers are done. They needed to get down here to Hatikva's Choice, so I'll just fly them to dock here. And then we'll kind of just ferry them over once we've discovered Tidebreak, and we'll probably have to order a liquid vessel, a transport vessel, and it has to be a relatively quick one. So actually the boron ship might be best suited for this, because as we saw, the boron transport was pretty fast, and we might even want to fly it ourselves to take advantage of the fact that when you are in travel mode, as you will see here, when you fly through a gate, you still are in travel mode. So if we get up to speed with the transport before arriving to Syndicate space, we can still keep our speed, as you can see here.
Entering system, the void.
So, but let's discover Tidebreak first, and then we'll consider our other opportunities. It's going to be a relatively short stream today. I've changed the tires of my car, and I also built some new shelves, because this room that I'm sitting in currently is going to be a children's room. Let's fly above the asteroid field here, because it's a dangerous area. So I've done that, and therefore my morning kind of went away. And in the evening, my wife is going to have a birthday party, so I will be occupied in the evening as well.
Entering system, second contact.
And therefore, I will not be able to stream for very long today. I'm thinking probably around 3:30 Berlin time, I will be concluding this stream. But other than that, I'm looking forward to seeing what we can find in this episode.
Entering system, black hole sun.
Oh yeah, it's over here. Yeah. See, since the pirate DLC was the most recent one, I can remember all the gates and where they are. So this is going to be relatively simple. For those of you who wondered about the trick I pulled here, when you exit travel mode, you still keep quite a lot of the speed, even though you're kind of turning another way. So if you quickly press Shift 1, that's the shortcut for travel mode, activation, deactivation, you can just pull it away quickly.
Salvage team, what is your status?
This is salvage team. All systems operational. Processing underway.
Acknowledged. We are standing by.
This is salvage team. Last scrap cube processed. Ready for pickup.
Acknowledged. Picking up cargo. Cargo secured.
Clearing the area. We're all done here.
Setting course for home. We should be able to get there before the tide.
Understood. See you back home.
All right. So for those of you who aren't familiar, in the last DLC there was two factions that was released. One was the Riptide Raker, and the other one was the
Entering system, windfall.
something Syndicate. It's the pirate faction. So it's basically the Scrapper faction and the pirate faction. Now I was pretty disappointed with the conclusion of the main missions of that DLC, because you're kind of tasked, though not really, but kind of tasked with helping the Scrappers. And when you're done helping the scrappers, they don't really get anything. Their situation doesn't really change. Which is unfulfilling, I suppose, is the best word. Yeah, Vigor Syndicate is the name of the pirate faction. And the pirate faction has...
Welcome to the Aurora Casino. An exciting experience like no other. Enjoy and discover a wide variety of your favorite games. Xenon Invaders, Ride the Tide, Traveling to Lottie. You name it, we've got it. Visit our establishment now for a generous starter bonus with the potential to win real credits. Where else would you show off and improve your skills? If not at the Aurora Casino, which regularly pays out millions of credits. That's a score for the lucky ones. Are you the lucky one?
And this was also a disappointment because there wasn't actually a casino. I'll just quickly check whether or not they've added it since release, because there was quite a few people complaining about that, so I'm just wondering whether or not they have fixed it, because there really should be a casino here if they're advertising, oh yeah, you can bring a million of credits. Yeah, so we'll see. Casino? Let's see. Can we play anything? No. 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 Can we talk to someone?
Hello. Goodbye.
Can I ask you to find... No?
Goodbye.
No interactable games, unfortunately. Maybe someone up here? No, still Captain. Captain. And no one behind the bar. Unfortunate. So, as you can see, kind of a disappointment, but it's what it is. Let's go back to the ship, probably. I don't think we have anything else to do here. And another thing that's kind of bothering me about the Vigor Syndicate is that they are a pirate faction, but still you'll have to find all of the black market traders yourself, which seems odd to me. I think it's in this direction. Ah, yeah, there it is. So you can't sell off your ill-gotten goods easily in Vigor Syndicate territory, which is strange, because given the lore, they're kind of a pretty well-organized, though still pirate faction. Maybe they have an extra tax on their readily available black market traders. That would make sense, you know. Kind of an established, regulated black market, if that makes sense. That would kind of be nice, a nice little flavor for the Vigor Syndicate, with maybe that tax being decreased based on your relations.
Entering Windfall. Free the Horde.
Come on, don't make this difficult, Britson. You're the one who broke the rules.
What rules? I'm trying to make a living here.
Okay, one last time. No illegal wares.
Okay, I'll do it.
Illegal even mean in these parts? You're just taking whatever you want.
Oh, quit whining. We're not taking anything that isn't already ours. You weren't supposed to get this far in the first place.
You have no idea how important this is to me. It's all I have left. My family is starving.
Of course I know that, idiot. It's how the business is run. Our lives are all just business, and you've made a miscalculation. Now drop your cargo.
You know what? No, not this time. Riptide, you out there? Want to come and help settle a few scores?
It's not part of the plan.
There she is, and now you are next. So beam weapons never do real damage. There's not really a single good beam weapon in this game, with one unique exception, and that is the beam weapon of the Astrid, which is a very good beam turret. It's not a gun, it's not a weapon, it's a turret. But those are quite good for a medium ship. The Astrid, if you're not aware, it's the unique vessel available to the player in this DLC, the Pirate DLC, and I recommend anyone that has the chance to get their hands on it to, well, get their hands on it. It's very, very, very good. It's a super light, super fast, technically transport, but basically it's a luxury villa in space.
Yes! I can't believe we've done it! Those stinky goons will never... Oh no, they may have called for backup. Run, quick, through the gate, before they come after us!
Autopilot engaged.
We're not gonna follow the story of the Syndicate. I'm just doing this for
I guess I haven't
flavor, I
thanked you for
suppose.
helping me out, so thanks. Risking your life to save another. That isn't something you see a lot of in Windfall these days.
Escort missions in these games are the literal worst, especially when it's slow transports, which it usually is. While we're in autopilot here, let's just have a little look at our friends. Yeah, so the 140,000 that we just got was from the silicon mining. So silicon mining is super profitable, at least for the moment, before we satisfy the demand. Let's see, I want to explore a bit more here in this area. And yeah. Now let's see, where were we supposed to deliver the Makos? It's actually
Sentinel.
set that to active. We are delivering them to the station. So let's do that. And let's go here and Mako. Go ahead and dock here. Alright. That should be it. And we should have finished this mission. Let's see. Man, I just tried playing this, but I think X3 Albion Prelude is still a better game. Yes. It certainly has more mechanics, and those mechanics are very well thought out. I do think X4 has an advantage with the UI, but it's lacking the mechanics and customizability that this kind of game sorely needs, which is unfortunate. That you could do in X3. But it's been a while since I played X3 as well, so, you know, I might be wrong about this.
Disengage.
Mayday, mayday. Ship bestowed in perpetuity. Inbound for tide break. Major engine failure. Need engineers for repairs.
Negative. Bestowed in perpetuity. Tide is inbound. Scramble a volunteer rescue team? How many occupants?
Just me. Negative on the rescue mission. I will get it to work.
Call again should you change your mind. Good luck.
I can't help this guy. We need to get these resources to safety. With the tide inbound, there's just no time.
Alright.
Engineers out there. Please hurry to my location. Ship in need of repairs. Please report immediately.
I'm here. Come on.
An engineer. Wonderful. Quick, do an EVA and try to fix the remaining engine. I am trying to fix something with the engine control.
This one.
In here.
Mako.
So, to my memory, we're not going to be able to save this ship. But I guess we'll check. Let's at least try, you know?
That should be sufficient. I will try to start the engine.
Oh, don't start in my face.
Docking granted.
Alright, let's get back.
Oh no. No. Something broke.
Warning. Engine failure. Evacuate vessel to prevent loss of life.
No, we can still do it. I have figured something out. Broken wiring is interfering with the engine control. You can access and repair some of those using your spacesuit. Please hurry.
Oh goodness. Let's see. You're gonna wait a couple of years of patching and then you might come back to it. Yeah, that's usually the right choice with Egosoft games. I will say though, with a couple of mods, X4, not really that bad. But then again, I said the same thing with X Rebirth, so I might be... oh, what do you say? I might be biased.
That shines a light on other issues. Keep repairing. I will try to think of some way to fix it from in here.
Oh, I shouldn't actually be in scan mode.
Systems critical. Disruptive stellar event imminent. Evacuate immediately. Danger. Energy supply critical. Evacuate immediately.
Oh. Okay, so let's calm the
Danger.
vessel.
Energy supply critical. Evacuate immediately.
Ugh, I can just target subsystems from the spacesuit. Let's get into the vessel.
Danger. Life support system failure. Evacuate immediately.
Let's see, let's calm.
Repairing. I will try to think of some way to fix it from in here.
Your ship seems beyond repair.
We only need to fix the engine. Non-critical repairs can be fixed once it is docked.
Your life support is failing.
Right. It looks like I have to cut my losses.
Yes.
I will evacuate to your ship.
Thank you.
Please pick me up. Please pick me up. I'm floating here.
Where? There. Okay, is it bugged? I think it might be bugged. Can I use the tractor? No. Is he approaching? No. Okay, so this might be a bug. Always something. It seems to be moving. Is it just me?
Spacesuit.
Okay. Okay, it's coming closer, so I guess I'll just have to wait. Yeah, but yeah, with a couple of mods, X4, pretty good game. Same thing with X Rebirth, but I think mechanically, X3 Albion Prelude, especially with a couple of total rework mods, it's just, yeah, you can't really beat that, can you? Maybe with as you say, maybe with a couple of years, with a couple more content patches and mechanical updates.
Requesting docking permission.
But as of right now, it's certainly not a perfect game, unfortunately. But it's still fun enough. The big problem I really have...
We need to escape the looming tide. Let us head to Tidebreak. It was built to withstand the event. I also have an acquaintance there who I would like you to meet.
I forgot my train of thought. But yeah, basically X4, good game. Me like. But I don't... with the DLCs, they really could have put a focus on story and universe building.
Docking granted.
But they've kind of failed, I would say. I mean, they give the factions a bit of
Fully docked.
texture, but no substance, you know?
Tidebreak. You feast for the eyes. Protector of people. Home of profit. Friend, I made it.
I see that. But where is your ship?
Out there. Not too far from the station.
Out there, you say? I see. Out there. Ah, there it is. Always a sight to behold.
There goes my property.
So, you need a new one? How much can you advance me?
Let us say you will get a share of the first profits.
Sure, you can make that acquisition. I know you do not accept handouts. I have something cheap for you, but claiming it is a bit hands-on.
A scrapyard salvage.
Yes, one of those.
You know, I am an inexperienced pilot. I will probably not get it out of there without major damage.
Is your friend over here a better one?
He sure is. Picked me up in my spacesuit and got both of us out of there.
Brilliant! That's settled then. I will be on my ship. You can meet me there, once you are ready for a salvage adventure.
Thank you so much for helping me.
Yeah, we can get a bit of lore.
The scrapyard is certainly a bleak sight to behold. It is a place where the Syndicate dumps stripped ships after their collecting sprees. But stealing from the scrapyard is one form of payback. Good luck on your journey.
Alright, so we're not gonna do the mission chain here, at least not quite yet. For now, I'm gonna order a medium-sized liquid transport. Or is water container? Water. Water, water. If I take you, can I make you buy water?
If you bring any creatures on board, please make sure they are chained.
Yeah, okay, so it is a container ware. Okay. In that case, let's buy the transport vessel, the Dolphin, because it was quite quick, yes? Yeah, we're gonna go with the all-around Mark II, and then we don't need that much shields, we don't need that much defense. A docking computer Mark II would be nice. A captain and a couple of crew. 600k? Yeah, we can do that. Okay, for me it needs a lot of content in terms of ships, ship system improvements, fleet management. Yeah, fleet management, that's a big one. and a damn big etc. Yeah, for me, fleet management and probably also station management are big pain points for me, and I just don't think the AI is up for it because, I mean, love it or hate it, X4 is a more complex game in terms of coding AI. There's kind of more moving parts, if that makes sense. So I understand that it's difficult for Egosoft to create the perfect AI for this game, but yeah, to build the AI that they can then build the tools for the players to use to make their faction, their stations, their fleets operate how they want. That's a big one for me. Like, here's the big thing. Say you make a carrier group, right? You get a carrier ship, and you get 40 fighters, and you want those 40 fighters to have the exact same kind of build. It's a template, you know, like here on the wharf. If I choose size small, then I choose this one, and I can choose a preset, right? So it's like a preset. You can't tell that fleet to automatically purchase fighters or order fighters from one of your own wharfs to replace the ones that were lost. You can make them automatically repair if you have a monitor or a supply ship, and those are regularly supplied by container ships, which is very nice. It's a very good feature, but you can't make the fleet automatically replace itself and replace the lost vessels. That's a big pain point for me, because for every lost vessel you kind of have to go in and do it manually and then assign, and it's a whole process. So that's one of the really big pain points for me in terms of fleet management.
Mako.
All right, but we're kind of done with this. Let us head back to. Oh, the dolphin is already done. Let's get it to dock here. And we are also going to go over here. And we're gonna change ships and get some water and get it to tiebreak. Once we dock at that trading station, we're also going to check in on the Makos, see whether or not we've completed that mission. We may have to be in sector for that to work. If we're driving by Hetekva's Choice, we're gonna check in on that mission, the Mako delivery, just so we can get these missions out of the way. And after that, we should have enough money kind of saved up, hopefully, to get the blueprints we need for the final mission in this tree. Union Summit should be over here.
Windfall.
Just give me one moment to get myself a glass of water. Alright. Let's see, now we need to go to Silent Witness 1, that's to the left.
In fighter, split scans show you carry contraband. Safe to say you do not mind dirtying hands. If true, split want to offer
here it is.
you might be interested in.
Or at least I think this is it.
Suggest my assistant should stay clear of any illicit business.
We're not going to do that mission chain. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the missions in this DLC, but that chain right there is by far the most underwhelming one, I suppose.
Silent Witness.
So yeah, I'm just not gonna do that on principle. Oh, wrong button. Alright, so now we're in Hatikva's choice. Let's quickly, right after we exit the highway, let's just check in on the Mako delivery mission. See whether or not we've actually completed it, because that would be nice if we have. Let's jump out and let us have a look at the Hatikva Arms delivery. Alright, property, Mako. Fly here. Yeah. So now I need to await Dal Hinder. Okay. Okay, I'm still waiting.
Orders.
Okay.
Awaiting orders.
Is perchance, could it be that Dal Hinder is in a ship, a physical ship? Oh, thank God.
Transfer.
Yes, transfer.
Great work. This fleet will allow Hatikva to familiarize its pilots with Boron hardware. Once the politicians ratify a follow-up agreement, I will ensure that you receive the announcement. You will find more tasks in your mission manager.
Wonderful. Okay, now let's get to the trading station. We're gonna go for guidance. Right, because we have a ship docked here. Where's the dolphin? Dolphin. Oh, you've not made it yet, but you are going to dock there, yes? We're actually gonna make it way before the dolphin is. So let's actually just make the dolphin. Let's actually just make the dolphin buy some water, and we'll get it then. Let's see. Sold wares, water. In Windfall, no. In the Void, yes. And we needed 2,000. Oh, come on. Okay, so we're gonna have to do 2 runs. Remove this order. Yeah, so now you only have execute trade. Excellent. Okay. So we need to make it in 2 deliveries. That's very unfortunate. Let's just for a moment. Why do I have 2 million? Interesting. In that case, we're gonna start on the building the station mission.
The Talati Company. The best way to gain productive engagement from the Talati is through trade. Our task is to establish a modest Queendom station in Talati space. Once they are selling their wares to the station, Talati relations will start to warm. However, you are missing some station module blueprints. Before you can build the station, you will need to purchase the blueprints from a faction representative.
Alright, probably we can afford this now, because I had a look at the modules, and they're not really that expensive. If we take a look here, we need the luxury dock area, that's cheap. The one dock pier, that's expensive. Small container storage, cheap. Oasis. If the Oasis is the habitation module, that might be expensive. The disc defense platform, cheap, and the medium shield generator Mark 1, very, very cheap. And then we need to build the station as well, but that should be a relatively simple task.
Entering system. Heretics End. Jump gate. Headquarters.
We're probably also gonna have to start expanding the headquarters pretty soon, just so we can get some value add to our mining industry, for example.
Jump gate. Watchful guides. Sentinel. Entering system. Watchful gaze.
The most fun part about the previous DLC, though, that was the unique ships. The Asteroid for the medium, really quick ship, very good ship, and then the Asgard, I think it was called, it was a large ship, but it packed the punch of a extra large ship. No, not the Asgard. That's the extra large Terran ship. What was it called? I can't remember the name, but the big ship, the large ship. Yeah, it had some very special pulse turrets. Usually pulse turrets, they're fast and they're fine. I actually prefer them to most other large turrets, but they usually don't really pack a punch. That was not the case with the pulse turrets of that unique ship. So if you do get your hands on the previous DLC, I recommend trying that ship out. Very good ship.
Entering system. Barren shores.
It's nice to see that the Boron are expanding. They were building a station right next to the gate in the previous sector, and that sector was previously owned by, well, Neutral. So it's a pirate sector, basically. So the nice part about the mission that we are going to try and complete now is that we do get a Mako, no, not a Mako, a Hydra for completing it. Because it says you get a Boron Corvette, but there's only one Boron Corvette, and that's the Hydra. And that was a pretty decent ship. And I do hope we get one with a very nice loadout. Because really, a medium-sized vessel as a reward for a station building mission is not really that good of a deal. Yeah, it's not really that good of a deal. So hopefully it's a very nice version of the Hydra, with some high-end shields, high-end weapons, high-end engines, maybe with a couple of modifications even. I did mention it in an earlier stream that I really wanted some unique awards for completing especially the ladder missions.
Entering system. Sanctuary of Darkness.
Let's see, can we get down? Yeah. I did like the mission where we were building these highways, though. That's nice. I will give Ubisoft that. Oh. Ah, that's fine.
By the grace of Her Majesty, you are now receiving the royal broadcast from the Queendom of Boron. It is my honor and pleasure to announce Her Majesty, Queen Polyphides. With parliamentary ratification complete, I am delighted to announce our newly established defense pact with the Hatikva Free League. Our queendom will now provide boron military ships to the Free League, which will be used to patrol and protect Free League space and installations against intruders.
Excellent. Check the Free League off our list.
Wonderful. I don't really know what we get for this, because the awards for the missions have been slightly improved relations with all the factions involved, which is, well and good, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe we give the Boron the resources they need to open up another jump gate, and there's where we get our late game content. Let's see. Ah, Monsieur Emmanuel, bonjour. I see you're still alive. That's good. I've been off the platform for a long time, so it's good to see old familiar names. Have you gotten your hands on the DLC yet? Or are you watching playthroughs to justify the purchase before you make the purchase, perchance? I do like the music of this new DLC, though. I say that with every DLC, but I really think the music in Egasoft games is quite good. I think they're kind of matching the feel they're going for quite nicely. I'll just go straight. The nice part of having like auto traders and auto miners, that's really the reason I do it for a early game economy, is that they, as you might see on the pop-ups there, they're giving you reputation for every confirmed or every completed transaction. So it's a very nice way to kind of passively gain reputation with a faction, and once you hit 20, you have access to all of the good stuff. So that's why I do it. There seems some bugs. Yeah, there's been some bugs in this live stream as well. So hopefully they'll fix it soon. Nothing game-breaking yet, though. The keyword there being yet. Oh, I got a message. I'll check it once we get out of the highway. Alright. Bit uncontrolled on our way out there, but that's fine. Let's check this message. So, GATNet or Galnet Free League signs Boron ARM contract. In a surprising move, the Hatikva Free League signed an arms deal with the Queendom of Boron. The Boron agreed to provide military ships and pilot training. The new ships will be used to patrol and protect Free League space and installations against intruders. Okay, so that's a very short news broadcast. You'd think the media in this game would like to expand upon the details of such a intergalactically important trade deal, but no, they had no further comments. Let's see, how are you doing in the DLC so far, beside the dialogue and story? Yeah, you heard me complaining about that. Yeah. As I said previously, I think the ship designs are quite nice. I do like the new sectors. I'm not quite done with the DLC and story yet, so I hope it kind of picks up. But as of right now, I think they're wasting all the characters. Like the Void Steward, that was the leader of the Provinces Adrift. The Provinces Adrift doesn't even exist anymore. They were there for about half an hour before we unlocked Kingdom's End, and then they just became Boron. That's boring. And the same with the uh, not the queen, but the cousin or whatever, the explorer that was in the Provinces Adrift that wanted to see Kingdom End again. Well, she's disappeared. She's not there anymore. So I kind of hope it picks up because right now it's typical Egosoft writing, not really that great. I do hope, as I have said previously, that there are some unique rewards or unique ships at the end of these mission trees, because as I mentioned previously, the Astrid and the Destroyer in the previous DLC, those were the best parts of that DLC because they were so good, but unique, so you couldn't mass produce them. They weren't broken, but they were perfect player vessels. Okay, let's just see exactly what we need here. So we need luxury dock, tier 1 or 1 dock pier, container, oasis, defense platform, and medium shield mark 1. Okay. We need modules. Is it the oasis? Yeah, see. Ubisoft, you never disappoint. Okay, so we're gonna have to become quite wealthy before we can complete this mission. In that case, our money are better spent on more mining vessels. Let's check for ore around the galaxy here. Bought wares in Trinity Sanctum. And if we show encyclopedia entry, you have enough ore. And how much ore are you buying? Or refinery, ice refinery. Oh, that's nice. Do you buy water? No, I'm sorry, ice. No, you don't need ice. Okay, so 1 ore miner for Trinity Sanctum. Okay, silicon. You have silicon. Okay, so 1 silicon miner for Silent Witness. So that's 2 mineral miners. Let's order the mineral miners now. Actually, let's just do that. Let's get them from Argon Prime. Buy ships, medium drills, and we are going for the minimum preset. Add to shopping list, and they don't have enough. Then we are going to the Teladi, and we are buying ships, medium mineral miners, cheap preset, and we are getting 2. They're lacking some weapon components, but that's fine. That is fine. Now for the gases, helium. Nope. Hydrogen. Nope. And methane. Yes. Over here in the void. And you have methane? Yep. Okay, so 1 gas miner to the void. In that case, we are going to purchase from the Baronets, perhaps? No, we are not buying from the Baronets. The other Baronets? No. So I think we've reached the part of the game where shortages are becoming quite abundant. Gas miner. cheap. Add to shopping list, confirm. Alright, we're just gonna get you over to, what is it, Trinity Sanctum 7. So we are going for... What? Do you not have a... Oh, I had selected the wrong one. Okay, behavior, local automine for or in Trinity Sanctum 7. Confirm. And you are next. I'll have to rewatch it later. My new friend Ronnie, pretty loud. I don't know who Ronnie is, but have fun, Emmanuel. Let's see, you are also going to do the local automine, and I wanted to send you to a place that... was it methane? Yeah, it was methane, right? In the void. Methane in the void. Confirm. Alright. Now, what is there to get in Heretic's End? Because I would very much like to start ore. Tons and tons of ore. So probably refined metals then, right? Probably refined metals. I should start building. I need blueprints. I need modules. I need production modules and refined metal. Yep. We are going to need the... Let's just get the container storage for the mission. We're gonna get a medium. Can I also get the pier? No. I can get the luxury dock area though, so I'm just gonna get that right away.
Pleasant travels.
Okay, let's start building some stuff on our headquarters here, just so we can start production, you know, get things up and running. So, plan build. We are... Oh, these controls are not what they used to be. There we are. Okay, let's get some energy cells. Yes. I think one should be enough for now. We're gonna get... Oh, we already have a big dock. Okay. Okay. Oh, I need a cross section. Okay. That's fine. Probably something like that. Let's get the triple dock. Turn it around to 90 degrees. 90. Can I get 90? Yes. Not good enough. Why? Oh, it's not deep enough. Okay. Now is it deep enough? Back to 0. Thank you. Yes. All right, excellent. So that's that taken care of. Let's get one more standard dock, just so we get some medium docking capabilities. And now, production. I'm sorry, storage. Let's get medium container storage. Let's get medium solid storage. Let's get a couple of refined metals. Let's do that. And let's put it here. Yeah, so I think that's going to be good enough. What's this going to cost me? 4 million. Oh joy. Well, let's start purchasing with the money we have. We're not going to get the builder quite yet. And we might just have to do a couple of missions. Let's see. Dylan says... Oh, wait. Emmanuel had another comment first. My new home is also my workplace. Any chance you go live after 8 p.m.? No, my wife is having a birthday today. I'm very apologetic.
From the Queendom of Boron. It is my honor and pleasure to announce Her Majesty Queen Polyphides. After so many years riven apart, it is most gratifying to be able to announce the resumption of our oldest and closest alliance. We welcome the hand of friendship of the Argon Federation. Together, we shall initiate the bilateral battle group. This joint defense fleet will operate as 2 task forces. One shall be based in the Queendom, and the other shall be in Federation space. This mutual defense pact sends a clear message to all. An attack on one is an attack on both.
This is excellent work. Your colleague has negotiated a treaty of significant consequence.
By the grace of Her Majesty, you are now...
There's a lot of broadcasts now.
From the Queendom of Boron. It is my honor and pleasure to announce Her Majesty Queen Polyphides.
I'll answer your comments soon.
Profound regret that I announce that our attempts at diplomacy with the Zayas Patriarchy were to no avail. The senseless animosities between our peoples prevailed and shall remain. Nonetheless, I extend my gratitude to our herald, who has returned to us alive and well. At times, even that seemed an unlikely outcome.
It was quite tense, but your peer Kulumi did indeed return safely. Eventually, while the Boron insisted on diplomacy with the split, there was never great optimism that the dexterous appendage reached out would be grasped.
Alright, so back to comments. Let's see. Dylan says, I bought this game yesterday. I'm still kind of figuring everything out. What is a good way to make some money? I currently have 5 million after selling a ship I found. Did you find the Pyramid battleship? Good work, Dylan. Did you follow my guide? Very nice. M-ship miner, slow fit. That's a nice moneymaker. Yes, indeed. So just, I've been taking it very chill up until this point. But as you can see, most of my money making is made from mineral and gas miners. So what you want to do, Dylan, is you go into the search bar here, or first you go into the filters and then you make sure that the buy and sell offers are set to all factions. And then you just, you fly around, you discover a little bit of the galaxy, blah, blah, blah. Then you type into here, or, and you press the enter button. That will bring up all of the offers for ore, and you want to see who buys the ore. So here you can see that there's a lot of purchases of ore happening here in Menelaus Oasis. I currently have a miner here selling ore, or auto mining ore, and it's selling to this refinery. That makes me about, for this kind of ore, about 57,000 credits for every time it makes the purchase. So within, what's that math? Within about 7 trips, it's made its purchase worth it. It's broken even. That's the word. And every trade after that is profits. Silicon, even better. And then there's also the gases, but for that you need a gas miner. A thing to be certain of when buying a mineral miner, you see, there's a gas miner, there's a mineral miner, is that you make sure that you give it a mining drill. If you do not give it a mining drill, it will not mine. The same is not true for gas miners. They don't need any weapons or turrets. Okay, I hope that helped you. So that's the most easy way to make money in the early game. It also gets you a lot of reputation, which is nice. Now, let's see. What was my plan? I honestly think I can put another ore miner here in Menelau's Oasis, but first I found a silicon buyer here somewhere. Did I not? Yeah, in the void. And I bought a miner here, so now I'll show you how to set up the auto miner. So you go into here, okay, so you right click the miner you want to order around. You go into information. Then you go over to the behavior tab right here. And under default behaviors, that's the behavior it will usually do unless you manually order it around, and we want this to be automatic, right? So we go down into default behavior, click on the button, local auto mine. In this case, we wanted it to mine for silicon in the void. So we go here and we press the void and confirm. Done. Now that ship will mine silicon in the void forever until it's destroyed. Very easy money maker. Let's see, no problem, Dylan. Also self-hunting roads gives crystals. Self-hunting roads. I don't know if I've heard of that, Emmanuel. Thank you, definitely helped, and I will give it a try in a bit. Good luck, Dylan. Ah, we got a message. Let's see the message. It's probably just the... Yeah, it's the Argon announcement. It's fine. We don't have to bother with that. Now, let's see. I kind of want to do some missions. Deliver foodstuffs. Oh, that's right. I forgot. We have a water delivery mission.
Highway.
And we made our dolphin buy the water, so now we're gonna smuggle the water into Tidebreak. I totally forgot about that mission. That's kind of embarrassing. Okay. Roids. Ah, asteroids. Okay. Yeah, I get what you mean. Crystal hunting is definitely it's a very good way to make money in the extremely early game. I don't know if it's something I would recommend for someone that has already gotten say more than 4 miners up and running. In that case, you should probably instead focus on completing missions to get more reputation, because reputation is one of those resources that you are lacking the most in the early game. For those of you who don't know, reputation in this game, it gives you access to ships. So right now, for example, the only faction I have an above 10 reputation with is the Boron, and that means the only faction I can buy medium fighting vessels from is the Boron. Alright, but let's get over to the Void, and we'll captain the Dolphin ourselves. The Dolphin is the medium trading vessel of the Boron. We bought one to be able to do the...
Fabulously magnificent development. The provinces adrift finally have a fully functioning shipyard.
Oh, we didn't have to do anything with that one. That was one of the earliest missions we got to help the provinces adrift to build a shipyard. But it seems we didn't have to contribute anything because they got all the materials they needed anyway. So, you know, I'll take the tanks, but I didn't really contribute anything, so. That's probably for players that buy the DLC and try to play it on an old save where they already have, you know, big production capabilities already. We did not do that. We started fresh in this playthrough. I honestly don't know if I would recommend starting fresh if you have an old save. I choose to do so because there's more to be learned for new players doing it that way. But if you already have an old save with, you know, the ships you like, the stations you want, that is the way to play the game, I think. And if I continued on from my old save, I would have the Astrid, which was the unique ship from the previous DLC, which is probably the best player ship in the game. We're not going to get that in this playthrough, unfortunately, because I don't plan on finishing the other DLC storylines. At least not at first. We'll see how the demand seems after a couple of days, but yeah, it's not the plan right now. Oh. I don't know how, but I always manage to miss these highways. Favorite Boron ship so far, and which Boron ship is your dream goal? I don't know if there's unique ships yet. I did try the Corvette in a mission where I got to loan one. I think that was in the previous... No, it was number 2. Livestream number 2, I finished that mission. And you know, it seems fine. It's not as good as the... the Yaki Corvette. I forget the name of the Corvette, but the Yaki Corvette. That's probably still the best Corvette in the game, but it's up there. Now, what I was surprised to see, actually, I'll show you that right now. What I was very surprised to see was that the Boron has a gunship as well. And just for comparison, I'll show you guys my previous favorite gunship, which is the Peregrine. Here we go. So as you can see, 2 weapon emplacements and 4 turret emplacements. Very nice. Super good. Now, have a look at the Boron gunship. Just have a look. The Thresher, or the gunboat, sorry. Just have a look. It has, count, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, it has 8 turret emplacements. Only 1 weapon though, but 8 turrets. That probably makes the Thresher the best swarm vehicle in the game. So if you can get like 10 to 20 of these in a group, and you just send them off, they will be able to do quite a lot of damage. So yeah, I will probably say that this is my favorite one so far, with the disclaimer that I have not actually tested it yet, so there might be some practical concerns that make it, well, practically useless, but from a pure lot of firepower perspective, it seems very good. I haven't really checked out the large ships yet, actually, so there might be other things to consider as well. Actually, let me just quickly check the large ships of the Boron and see what I think here.
Entering system. Watchful gaze.
Seems like a pretty average carrier. I can't load it out, so I can't really see the speeds and shields, but let's see. Yeah, seems pretty average. Maybe just a bit above average. Definitely not as good as the Raptor. And the auxiliary, Yeah, who cares about auxiliary ships? Oh, it has a normal carrier, or just a large carrier. Interesting. It has almost no capacity for ships, though. How? That's not a carrier then. Yeah, because this can store 64 small ships, plus, yeah, 8 medium ships. This can only store 8 small ships. It's nothing. So this doesn't make sense to me. The Ray, one big gun, it seems like. 2 large turrets. 2 large shields. Pretty good coverage on the turrets. I would like to see a couple of turrets here up front as well, just to protect that area, but it seems fine. Probably slightly above average, but yeah, I'm not seeing anything that really impresses me yet. So no, I'll have to say the Thresher, the gunboat. I think the Sharrier shield point was 600k. Yeah, I can't really compare it to anything just yet, but 600k is a lot, but it's not as much as the Terran Asgard, for example, if memory serves. I think that had about 800,000. So yeah, I'm not seeing anything that's like really impressive. It seems very well rounded, I think, is the word I would like to use. It's not as stereotypical as you might want to say, like the Split and Terran ships. The Split being guns, and the Terrans being shields, and also big gun on the Asgard. But yeah, it seems well rounded. Seems nice. While we are driving, let's just pump a little bit more money into our thingy here. Firm. We're gonna hire a builder the next time we get money, just so we can start building with the limited amount of resources we have. Because I would like to start getting production up and going on that station, just so we can do a little bit of value adding to our products.
System, Morningstar.
And there's some money, so now let's go into the plan build, and hopefully we have eyes on a builder. And we don't. How unfortunate. That's gonna pop up sometime. If not, we're gonna fly past one soon enough.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Okay, we are quitting on pilots. So I'm just gonna keep an eye out on the minimap for a builder. Yeah, the ship we just flew past, that's the Asgard. It's probably the best extra large ship in the game for pure combat purposes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too.
System, Argon Prime.
Oh, I think I saw a builder. Did I see a builder? Or did I just imagine? Yeah, I saw one. It's gonna take some time to get there, but honestly, it's fine.
Entering system. Second contact.
Alright, almost there. Then we'll jump into the Dolphin and we'll head over to Riptide. Or Tidebreak, sorry. Riptide Breakers is the faction, Tidebreak is the station. And we're auto-saving.
Entering system.
There we are.
The void.
The Void is one of those sectors that, not initially, but always during the mid-game or the late game becomes Xenon territory, or at least they're trying to invade this area pretty often. So you'll see Xenon capital ships flying around here after the 15-20 hour mark. Or at least I've always seen it. Just for a little bit of relations. Okay. There we are. We'll probably have to call out the Dolphin from storage.
Welcome.
Let's press Shift D and we'll go to ship. And here we are. So this is the Dolphin, which is the trading vessel of the Boron. Alright, let's go over to Tidebreak. We'll activate the mission. Let's go, Mission Manager, and Queen's Herald, Riptide Waters, and let's go. So we'll have to do this in two... we'll have to do this twice, basically. Which is unfortunate, but it's just the way it is. Our ship just don't have enough storage for doing it in one run. I just bought a Drill Vanguard mineral miner. In what sector should I let it mine? In whichever sector is buying ore that also produces ore. Let me show you the process instead of telling you which sector, because depending on the seed when you start a new game, the production areas are randomized to a certain degree. But let's take this as an example. Atreus' Clouds. You see? Now, say you've flown through this sector, you've found the silicon refinery, so you know silicon is being bought here. Okay? Alternatively, you go here, you go for silicon. If you can write silicon, and then you look for silicon being bought around the universe, right? So we found one over here in Rolk's Demise. It's the Boron Royal Support Quay that's buying it. Then you go into Encyclopedia, you right click on the sector, go to Encyclopedia, and you look for silicon here. And as you can see, quite a lot of silicon here. So this is an opportunity to set up a miner for silicon in Rolk's Demise. But as I said, it's a bit randomized, so
Mercury. Sentinel.
do the process, not the... Yeah, do the process correctly, and you'll find a nice place. Oh, was I not supposed to go into the highway? Maybe I can avoid it. Yep. And another tip for you, Dylan, I don't know if you're still there, but for mineral miners, ore is usually easier to find, both sectors that has ore and that also has a refined metals production facility, so that you can sell it there. but silicon is more valuable. So if you have the opportunity to sell to a silicon factory, do that. It makes you more money. And also get more than just one. Get aim for, I would say 20 is probably the ideal number before, you know, you're not in the early game anymore. And for 5 million you should at least be able to get 10.
Black hole sun.
Alright, so while I'm approaching this jump gate, I'll get some more water. No problem, Dylan. Another rule of thumb, aim for 1 but max 2 miners per factory, basically. Because they're gonna kind of run out of demand if you oversaturate the market. So aim for 1 per factory, but if you want to make some money quick, you can do 2 for a certain amount of time, but you'll probably have to relocate the second one sometime.
Entering system. Windfall. Autopilot engaged.
I'll just check if my
Eminent
traders
Sentinel.
are... Yeah, why do you have water? Are you selling the water? Yes, good. And you are struggling. Why are you struggling? I see. You know what, let's just put you in a place that sells energy cells, because I can't really be bothered. Yeah, so you're gonna go for energy cells. Energy cells in Menelaus Oasis. Yeah. The reason I'm doing that is energy cells, it's not really profitable to trade, but there's always someone producing it and there's always someone buying it, so it's nice to have. And we're more focused on getting up that pilot skill level right now than making money, so you know, it's no big deal.
Autopilot disengaged.
Yeah, you can really see that this is a slower ship than the Mako that we have been flying around. Yeah. It's almost painfully slow. but it's not as bad as the vultures that we have doing trade runs for us. Those have a much bigger cargo space though, but they go at a max of 900 meters per second in travel mode, so they are less than half as quick as this. And that is why you do not pilot trading vessels yourself. The reason we're doing it now is because if we let the ship pass through as normal during the auto trade, basically, it would be stopped by the bigger syndicate, and we wouldn't get the cargo into the correct hands.
Free the horde.
Actually, let's just turn on autopilot for just 1 second. We are going to give you some more. Why are we always something? Autopilot in this game, always horrible. It always disappoints. Okay, let's pump some more money into this project here. We're also gonna need to get a manager. Actually, let's just pull one off the mineral miner here. Crew, one service crew. Yeah, you can work somewhere else. You can work here as a manager. Congratulations. So managers usually get skills pretty quickly because the manager skill is being trained by each transaction the station completes. And even though they can't, the manager level determines how far they can send the subordinate ships. And even though they can't send their own ships very far, the other factions can still send their ships to purchase from the station. So that's why the managers usually get experience pretty quickly. So it's not that big of a deal just putting someone experienced in charge of a station. They will get skills quickly enough.
I am terribly sorry to disrupt your magnificent focus.
Oh no.
Hello there. An irksome ship has completed its travels right in this sector. Somehow, it is managing to distort the station's sensors, preventing me from witnessing a solar event in the Great Reef Nebula. I suggest you take care of this annoyance before it manages to disrupt even more observations.
So that's the... Oh god. That's the Cradle of Humanity mission chain. We're not gonna do that right now. Woo. This would be a lot slower if we used another ship, so I know it feels very slow. It certainly does so for me, but it's just the way it is. Oh, come on, let's get over there.
Docking granted.
There we are. Okay, let's get the water over to the tide break station and do it one more time. Unfortunately, we need to trade some water. Confirm.
Welcome.
Welcome to Tide Break, traveler. Enjoy your stay.
All right. Transfer wares through ship menu. Oh no! Did I have to transfer? Okay, so we have 667 remaining. Let's go for water. What's the closest to here? Sold wares, water. But I need to be friends, right? Yeah, I don't think we can actually buy that. Is there any closer than Boron territory I could get here? Sold wares? Yeah. So I'm going here. We're gonna start guidance, and we are off. That was a bit too ambitious to start travel mode right into the station. Okay. Alright, and we're up to speed. And we need 667. I'll try and remember that, but I'll probably double check as we are making the trade.
Entering system. Windfall.
Well, at least we're making money in the background while we're doing this. And that's kind of also the beauty of this game, is that you can kind of focus on a primary task while still completing secondary and tertiary tasks in the background. So that's a nice feature of the game, I suppose. Or all X games, really. Like now we're trying to finish the water deal. But in the background, we're still trading, we're still building, so it's good. Actually, in terms of the building, let's check the progress. We have not started building yet because we're lacking in energy cells, which we are going to get in 5 minutes. Great. Let's pump some more money into this project.
Accelerator. Windfall. 1. Union Summit.
Alright, where do we need to go? 18 billion, that's to the There's a slight rightwards turn, and I think it's going to be straight ahead from here, probably. Okay, I'll just need to open the door, get some fresh air in. Oh, did not mean to do that. Yeah, there it is. This is a very nice looking ship, though. This engine kinda has a beat to it. You hear it? Alright, let's see how our ships are doing. Just out of curiosity, how much is it for a proper Thresher gunboat? And how... Ooh. Oh, it's quick. And a decent amount of shielding as well. Okay, let's have a little look at the medium turrets here while we're flying over. So that's the Ion Pulse Railgun. That does...
18 billion.
Oh, that actually does a very nice amount of hull damage as well. Wow. Okay, so I definitely want this one. But I don't have... Oh, Grand Exchange. Okay, probably straight ahead. No, it's to the left, right? Yeah, it's to the left. We'll check out the weapons when we can activate autopilot again. Because soon I would like a proper vessel, and I don't think we're gonna wait until we have all the millions we need to purchase the blueprints and build a station that gives us the Corvette as a reward for finishing that mission. So I'd rather just purchase the vessel myself. So we'll see how much it costs. If it's below 10 million, I'll probably do that instead of waiting for, you know, buying all the blueprints and stuff. But I suppose we shall see. For those of you who are just joining the live stream now, we are trying to complete a water delivery mission for the Queendom of the Boredom. The Queendom of the... A Boron? Yeah, it's the Boron, Queendom of Boron, to the Riptide Rakers, and that is going to be the second to last mission in the Diplomatic Affairs mission tree, and we'll take it from there.
Silent witness.
I could also get to that data vault, but I won't. Okay,
Autopilot.
let's activate autopilot and let's check out the weapon systems properly, because we were just specking out a thresher with why would you ever go for all around when this is just better in every single way? Is it worse in any way? Oh yeah, it's worse in the yaw. So what's yaw? It's this, yeah, it's probably this. Because pitch is this, right? Yeah. Okay. Definitely a lot of shields. The iron pulse railgun was cool. What's this then? Okay, relatively short range. Shockwave generator technology. Is the energy shockwave?
Turn.
Nice.
Sentinel.
Damage at the epicenter. So I think it does double up, right? So at epicenter it does both this and this, right? Probably. Okay. Bonfire, we know. Torpedo launcher, yeah. So this is definitely the best weapon. The iron pulse ray gun. Phase cannon, probably also nice. This is nice. Okay, turrets. Let's see. Arc turret has 2.4 kilometer active range, very fast. Very low hull damage though. I don't like that. That was very low hull damage. And the iron pulse turret. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Super nice. Dude, this isn't even twice as expensive, but it's 3 times as good. Never go for arc turrets, never. Unless I'm missing something. What's the rotation speed? 30 degrees per second. That's not too quick. Ah, see, yeah, there's the difference. There's the difference, okay. And phase turret. Yeah, no shield damage. Fine, everything else is fine. But yeah, definitely the iron pulse turret. And as for software, docking computer, flight assist, yeah, let's just get the best of the best. How much is it? It's only 4.3 million. That's honestly shockingly cheap, considering what you get. Okay, yeah, we're definitely getting this at the next possible opportunity.
Autopilot disengaged.
All right, and we've arrived. Let's get some water.
Docking granted.
There we are. Let's purchase some water, and I think we needed 667.
Successfully
Let's
done.
confirm that amount in the mission. Set to active. 667, yes. Trade. Water. There we are. Confirm. And we're good. And we're off to tide break.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay, so we don't have quite 4 million yet, but I do think we can actually afford to finish the budget for the station. Oh, close. Not quite, but close. Once we get the production facilities up and going at the station, I'll show you guys how to restrict trades to external factions, because
Entering
like the
system.
energy cells, we want
Fortune.
a bit of rules around
Disengage.
trades for those. Grand Exchange 4. So that's
Grand
probably to the
Exchange.
right here. Like, I can't remember precisely everything, but I think it's this superhighway over here that we need to go to. And you know, it's nice to discover all of these sectors anyway. Grand Exchange is one of the best trading sectors in the game, if you have a level 1 auto trader, because it's 3 very economically active sectors interconnected with superhighways, not gates. So even a 0 gate limit on trade distance, which level 1 traders have, you will still be able to fly around quite a large area with quite a lot of stations and make a lot of money.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay, so it has started building the production facilities now. Can we? I don't think we can yet. Let's see. No, only global rules. I can't change the
Superhighway.
buy and sell
Unknown
offers.
sector.
Okay.
Autopilot. Disengage.
So I'll need to wait until the energy cell production facility has finished before we can actually change the purchasing rules surrounding that station or that production module. Oh boy, oh that
Entering
went fast.
Grand Exchange 4.
18 billion. That's a bit up to the left, but not that far. Let's see, can we see it? It's supposed to be like around, yeah, we're going in the right direction. It's supposed to be over here. So we'll just fly in this direction and hopefully we'll spot the gate soon enough. Let's see, I bought my second miner and set them both to automatic miner. Nice. Try and get a few more, maybe 8 or 10. Yeah, definitely more than 2, but 2 is a nice start. Also, Dylan, once you get a lot of miners around, try and be careful to avoid areas that might have a lot of hostile ships. Like the Kayak is a nice example. Those will wreck your miners. There's a few sectors that have them. The most dangerous sector for the Kayak is, well, I haven't discovered them, but I can show you where they are. It's the Pyramid mining sectors of, well, actually it's these sectors and also these sectors down here. Very dangerous for miners. Avoid those. Other than that, go ahead and set up more miners, and I think we found the jump gate. Right there. If any of you watched the stream yesterday, you would know that I mentioned a crazy lady. The same crazy lady is talking to my car yet again. It's usually not a daily occurrence, but apparently she forgot something at the store today, so she had to go back. And she's moving on, okay. You know, she's probably a very, very nice lady. She's just batshit crazy. You know, this would have been much quicker if we had the Astrid. Or no, actually not, because we would have to make more trips with the Astrid. It doesn't really have a lot of storage. But then again, the Astrid is so quick that if you set it to just ignore police, basically, it will just fly straight past any controls. So we could just set it up in the background and the mission would complete itself.
Entering system.
Then again, we don't really have time to finish the whole pirate DLC mission chain to get access to those ships. So unfortunately, that will have to wait until next time.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay, energy cell production is nearing completion. Should be done in a couple of minutes.
Autopilot disengaged.
Hallo, kjære. And this is the wife. We're celebrating her birthday tonight.
Entering system. Windfall.
Female Karak. I don't know what a Karak is. But she certainly is female. If you guys are wondering about like the small amounts of credits that's popping up every now and then, like 1006, 1008, 920, those are basically discounts that we now get at boron stations. So for the automatic traders that buys wares from one station and then sells them to another, when they make the purchase, they set off a certain amount of credits for that purchase. But when they get to the station, they get told, oh, it's not that expensive, you get a discount. That small discount then gets funneled back to my account. So it looks like we just sold something, but no, we're just getting a discount. It will be nice to get back into the fighter now, I feel. A bit of a faster ship is going to be appreciated.
Autopilot.
Autosaving? Cock female, maybe she thinks your car is a
Entering
bumblebee.
Windfall. The Horde.
Maybe. Are you talking about the crazy lady up out in the street? I don't know what she is, to be perfectly honest. She's certainly strange. Yeah, I think it's probably some mental illness. Maybe a bit of schizophrenia combined with Tourette's, perhaps? Because he has like tics, you know? That's very typical with Tourette's. Yeah, certainly struggling. Thinks even autocorrect. She certainly cares a lot about cars, I can tell you that much.
Turn. Vanguard.
Okay, can I complete the budget? Yes, I can. Okay, so station fully paid for. And I can also change the rules for the energy cells. You're not gonna do automatic sell amount. You're gonna sell all but 10,000. It's not gonna be automatic pricing. It's going to be sold at 16. Yes. We're also gonna have to give that station a miner. Can't afford it. Maybe a Teladi miner? Yes.
Autopilot. Disengage.
Alright, moving on.
Entering system. Avarice.
Yeah, crazy femme. I bet most French people are familiar with those kinds of females. Like, out of all of the nationalities of women I've met, there's only one nationality that's more crazy than the French one. You want to have a guess as of which? You know what? I'll give you 2 minutes. Once we reach tiebreak, I'll reveal the nation that I experience have more just batshit insane women than France does. And France is a tough country to beat in terms of insane women. Alright, I don't see any guesses. Then I am proud to reveal the nation that has the biggest amount, or biggest crazy women. I mean that literally. It is the US of A. Every single woman I've met from the USA has just been
Welcome to Tidebreak, traveler.
something
Enjoy
special.
your stay.
Something very special. Trade will give you the water, and that should be it. We?
You will find more tasks in your mission manager.
Hey! Now I need to talk to Thomas Owen? No? Is that Oh, so yeah, I got promoted. Okay, that's fine. So next one is the mission. Before we do that, let's just assign you to mine for commander in Group Alpha. And where is our Mako? Yeah, you're here. In that case, we are also going here. And we're gonna pilot the Mako once again. Norwegian, very stubborn. Perhaps, though not as stubborn as our Finnish and Danish neighbors. Maybe Swedish women are a bit more... what's the opposite of stubborn? Not stubborn than Norwegian women. But yeah, I don't think Norwegian women are the worst in that regard. Certainly all Western women have delirious standards for men, but I don't know if that makes them stubborn. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm working daily as well, Emmanuel. It's, you know, the normal 9 to 5. Unfortunately, you have to make a living, yeah? Can't live without money. Or you can, but it's certainly not a comfortable experience. Did you forget it takes up to 4 minutes for my messages to show? Yeah, totally. There's quite a bit of delay streaming to YouTube. So, yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's the way it is. But actually, it's approaching that time where I have to leave you guys because, as I stated previously, I am celebrating the birthday of my wife together with my wife, and there are some things in the house yet to be solved. So we'll have to do some cleaning, some cooking. So I think I'll get on that now. Thank you guys for watching. It's been nice to have you. I am streaming every day, at least for an hour or two or more. And I hope to see you tomorrow.